We're back again with another stimulus check update for you. And today I got reasons a stimulus check could come even though Congress adjourned for a second stimulus check update for August 14, 2020. And I got 5 reasons for you. Make sure you watch this video all the way through to the end. That way you don't miss out on a special bonus I have in store for you at the end. Make sure you like this video so that way YouTube can promote it and more people can see the video. Make sure you subscribe using the button below if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Share this video everywhere so more people can see the video also as well. And basically, the Senate, as we've been talking about here on this channel, they followed the House's move to adjourn until September. So here's what that means for the next stimulus package. Despite an expressed willingness to seek common ground earlier this week, leaders on Capitol Hill have adjourned for the rest of the month, leaving millions of Americans' financial future uncertain during the C-word sickness crisis. Now, Republicans and Democrats remain deadlocked over the price tag over the next C-word relief bill. That's expected to include a second stimulus check. Both sides have agreed on a second stimulus check with $1,200. Now, they've drawn deep lines in political sand over amounts of money to be put in. Today, when asked when she would meet next with Republicans, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said, "I don't know," when they come in with $2 trillion. That was reported by Politico and CNET. The same day, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Democrats were barely pretending to negotiate. Now, the Senate adjourned today, actually yesterday, after the House, with plans to return on September 8th and September 14th, respectively. The September return date could fluctuate as the Democratic National Convention kicks off on August 17th and runs to August 20th. Although the offices on Capitol Hill are empty, signs point to a deal still happening, one that could still put money in your pocket this fall. We update this story frequently, and basically we will be given daily stimulus updates on this channel in videos every day. So reason number 1, both sides want to reboot stalled talks. Although talks on the next stimulus package fell through again this week with the adjournment on Capitol Hill, Republicans and Democrats expressed a desire to come back to negotiations. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany said during a press conference Thursday, Republicans were not willing to rubber stamp a behemoth $3.4 trillion deal. Democrats have spent the last week asking White House negotiators to meet in the middle, raising their dollar amount from $1 trillion to $2 trillion. We can't wait until September 30th. People will die. That's what Nancy Pelosi said yesterday, according to CNBC. Now, when could the next stimulus bill pass? Well, basically, I have a chart there for you. And if the House votes on September 8th, or September 14th, or September 16th, or September 21st, the Senate votes the next day, the president signs on the 3rd day. Okay? So basically, that's what could happen. Now, reason number 2. Trump's executive actions don't cover every proposal. So far, the president's directives, 1 executive order, and 3 Miranda only seek to propose a $400 maximum unemployment benefit, defer student loan payments, and enact a payroll tax deferral. Trump's executive actions skip over areas that have been considered in a bipartisan stimulus package, including testing, tracing, and treatment of the C-word sickness, support schools reopening, provide PPE, which is personal protective equipment, food assistance, aid for state and local governments, protection for liability from C-word sickness lawsuits, money to keep post offices open for elections. On the Republican side, McConnell has said repeatedly that liability protection for schools and businesses must also be a part of an agreement, which the orders did not touch. Number 3, The executive orders could take weeks to implement. Trump's memorandum suggested a $400 maximum unemployment benefit, of which federal funds would only cover $300. States are expected to chip in the remaining $100. Governors of cash-strapped states struggling with the C-word pandemic are already pushing back. Earlier this week, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo called the benefits order laughable. California Governor Gavin Newsom estimated that matching the proposed unemployment benefits will cost California around $700 million per week, which will require deep program cuts. White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow said federal help would only take about 2 weeks, but labor experts said that Americans could be waiting upward of a month before seeing a check. In addition, the new program will only be available to people who can certify that they're unemployed or partially employed due to the disruptions caused by the C-word sickness, and only if they already qualify for at least $100 a week in unemployment benefits. The policy excludes about 1 million people. The methods by which Trump wants to fund his orders could cause more delays. Trump is unilaterally seeking to use leftover or unspent FEMA funds ahead of what experts say will be an active hurricane season to pay unemployment benefits. In addition, if Trump's orders are challenged in court, legal action could further delay relief aid to Americans. Because the Constitution gives Congress control over federal spending, Trump may not have the legal authority to issue binding executive orders about how money should be spent during the pandemic. On top of the waiting time to get federal unemployment benefits, the funding could also run out in about a month and a half, according to Labor Department officials. Reason number 4, the orders could be a dead end. In addition to lacking a definitive stance on relief aid, as well as measures for testing, tracing, and treating the C-word sickness, the orders signed by Trump don't officially renew a moratorium on evictions. Instead, they leave the decision to address evictions in the hands of Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar and Center for Disease Control and Prevention Director Robert Redfield. There's also no official direction about providing financial assistance to renters, leaving that up to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Housing and Urban Development Secretary Ben Carson. The memorandum regarding student loan deferral only extends previous deadlines. And as for the payroll tax cuts, Schumer said that the directives could leave individuals and businesses with a larger bill to pay in a few months. Reason number 5, politicians need a win heading into the election. The election season is well underway. November is quickly approaching. As such, 470 seats in the U.S. Congress, 35 Senate seats, and all 435 House seats are up for election. Trump, McConnell, and Pelosi are all looking to be reelected this fall, and incumbents are aware that their constituents are watching their every move in regard to the stimulus package negotiations. It's also possible that the topic of a relief package could come up during town halls or debates held during the election season. With first-time jobless claims totaled 963,000 last week, dipping only marginally below 1 million claims for the first time since March, and the housing crisis looming ever closer, obstinately waiting for the other side to cave can only be seen as a valid decision for so long. Votes are on the line, and pushing through a working stimulus package could help ensure another term in office. So this was also reported by CNET. So there you have it, folks. Don't give up hope. I believe strongly that a second stimulus check is on the way. A second stimulus check is coming. Okay. So just keep the faith. Just because Congress is out does not mean that this cannot happen. Okay. We still have 4 negotiators. Now, if these 4 negotiators come back to the table, we really don't need Congress right now. Okay. Not yet. Okay. If the 4 negotiators come to an agreement and come to a deal, then Congress will be called back from their recess no matter what. And they'll be given 24 hours notice to come back to Congress and vote. Okay. They are required to do so. So don't give up the faith yet, folks. And that's all I got for you today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel using the big red button below. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, so that way YouTube can promote it, put it in front of more people to watch it. Leave me a comment. Let me know about what you think about my opinion in this video. Also, make sure that you join our free Facebook group by using the link in the description. Use the down arrow here. While you're in there, see other links for free money and other helpful resources. And from all of us here at the How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC family, stay safe, be blessed. We'll see you in the next stimulus check update video tomorrow. Bye for now. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them.